So, welcome to the book of Eli Franklin, you guys. So, I'm going to pick up where I left off. I got to give it to you guys in bits and pieces. So now, I'm in a situation where I'm investigating this organization, Acorn, to see who they truly are in nature and to see what's going on. Because I know that they got strong ties to the media. They could get the news, any news there whenever they like. They have ties in all different types of cities and states, people, and they're connected to all these different organizations. They're connected to people in the court. They've bragged about getting Obama in office. And now they're using me as one of their major faces, you guys. So what's going on? Because I don't want to lose my trust that I've built with the community. So when I look into everything, you guys, first of all, I couldn't ask anybody for anything as far as financials. If I didn't see what was going on financially, I was going to do that. The way that I was raised, my father had 3 women and children shelters, a men's shelter. Paperwork is very important when you're working in the communities. And I began to look into some of the bills that was being passed as far as Arkansas's housing was concerned, because like I said, at that time I was in the middle of reforming laws for housing and rental laws, pretty much, because they didn't have any for the tenants. So while I'm reading, I realized that the people who is against safe and habitable living, the people that is writing that's trying to block safe and habitable living, are the Democrats. And the person or the people who are for safe and habitable living are the Republicans. So the whole time, y'all paying me to protest against the people that is for my agenda. What type of crap is this? So at this point, I'm really upset and I'm hurt because I feel like they swindled me, and I don't know, what's going on, because they really are a political organization and they using who I am as a person to keep my communities quiet and my prestige and who I am for their wicked and evil agendas, you guys. So at this point, I feel like, the disrespect is outrageous. You guys have basically the funding that you was receiving to pour back into our communities and help build it up. You guys were pocketing it, and did not give a care. Look at the attitudes. Y'all don't care. You guys do not care. And very criminal what you guys have going on, and it's going to be exposed, and it's being exposed. So I'm like, wow, so is that what they've been doing this whole time, you guys? Getting people like Obama to be quiet about the red line communities for the whole time he's in office, and just say what they want them to say, do what they want them to do. And if they don't, they gonna do what they tried to do to me. And that's why he didn't want to do it, because he knew what he was gonna have to go through. Because the moment that I broke ties with them, they did a smear campaign. Everybody that, basically, that they introduced me to, pretty much most, I say 98% of them sided with the organization and what they were about, never looked into what I was saying, thought that I was just trying to be up here and take, things too far, in which I was not. What I'm saying is, we're steady protesting with people who are writing the bills that are against us, and we're yelling and screaming at the people who are trying to help us, and I'm tired of it. So that was the situation that I was put in, and I wasn't going to be their face for their wicked and evil agenda, and that's what they like to do. hide behind African American people and basically get you pumped up thinking, hey, you're on TV, we'll get you these connections, we'll do this, we'll do that, you know, put you here and put you there. But all you got to do is follow what we want you to do, and if you don't, we'll take it all from you, because that's what they tried to do, you guys. But I did not care about that, and that wasn't my point when I got started and involved with this from the beginning. I really wanted to address what was going on in the red line communities, and I did not understand how touchy of a situation it was and it would become. And I never even really been a political person. I just know history and facts, and I don't get involved with the rest. I just stay with what I know is going on. And it seemed like it caused them to have all this animosity and riffraff towards me, where they have been strategically planning against me for years, especially through election season, and I am proving that right now. So, like I said, around September 2019, at this point, they were very deep in my life. The organization, they had introduced me to a lot of different people. And at this point in time, I did not know that they were connected to Janine. At this point in time, I did not know. But I did the background check. I realized who they were. I was not with their agenda. I quit. I asked them, you know, basically to let's have a talk about what they were doing in the African American community and how they owed us. And when I show up, they basically act like they don't know what's going on. I've challenged them to a boxing match openly. When I see them in person, they have a hard time looking me in my face. So this is where I was at that point. So I quit at that time. And yeah, a lot of stuff ended up breaking out, like the coronavirus. The protests end up happening. So I'm going to leave it off right here, you guys. Love you guys, world peace. And I'm going to pick it back up, and I'm going to let you know exactly how I found out that this organization and this lady Janine had been practically plotting on me this whole time, all because I was not sharing the political views of Democrats, and they want to have me occupied during election season fighting bogus cases or struggling, so I do not have a chance to educate people about who they really are and what they are about. Love you guys.